Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, then please subscribe. I create readings, videos about crystals and spirituality. So in today's video, this is going to be how you can scry using a black mirror. So this video is going to be for beginners who are starting to learn how to scry using a black reflective surface. So I already did a how you can scry with a crystal ball video. Now that is already on my channel, so you can watch that if you would like as well. I will leave that link in the description bar below, and I will link it towards the end of the video. But there's a lot of informative information on that if you want to scry using a clear crystal ball. But today we are going to be talking about this powerful divination tool here. So the black mirror is a powerful divination and visioning tool. It's been used for centuries for its ability to penetrate the veil between worlds. So mirror gazing or scrying is an ancient art for making contact with spirits. Black mirrors work in psychic seeing, exploring the astral plane, discovering past lives, and expanding your spiritual knowledge. So this little pocket mirror I absolutely love. This is my favourite black mirror to scry in, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It has this vintagey feel that I really resonate and connect with. So I actually store it in this box here, because it seems to fit really perfect in this little box. So we're going to get on to how you can use this mirror soon. So first I'm going to talk about what material of black mirror you can use in terms of, like, if you want to invest in like a crystal. Like, as you can see, this is a clear crystal ball, which you can obviously use to scry with, but we are talking about like black objects here. So this is actually a black tourmaline crystal. So it does have quite a lot of going on in terms of patterns around here, but this side here is a little bit more plainer. So this is actually a good crystal to scry with, is a black tourmaline. The common crystal that is used for scrying is black obsidian. So crystal balls are just really easy to work with. They're really easy to hold or to sit on these stands. So I would recommend, if you can get your hands on a black obsidian or a black tourmaline, yeah, spears are just really easy to work with. But I find I get more messages from my black pocket mirror than I do with this one. So it just depends what kind of object you connect with more. So depending on one you kind of work with more as well. So the first thing you will want to do when you first get your scrying object is to cleanse it. It's super important to cleanse the area you're working in, and to basically set good intentions into your scrying session. So with any object, you just want to give it a cleanse, and you can use Palo Santo, sage, whatever herb or cleansing method that you like to use. Then the second thing you want to do is you want to meditate. Now meditation is actually key to this practice, okay? So meditation is super important. So you really do have to kind of nail meditation and focus to really kind of get messages from this divination tool. So in terms of meditation, you should meditate like maybe for around 10 to 20 minutes prior to doing your session, okay? Or if you are really good at going into deep meditation, do it for as long as you can before you start this practice, so that it really does get you in that relaxed, calm mood. So this little box here is actually a perfect stand for my pocket mirror as well. So I just pop it like that, okay? So it's facing towards me. So when you are working with your object, you want to make sure that you have positioned it in a good position that you can scry with, okay? So this could be, you could have them on a shelf, okay? You can pop them just basically in center of you so that you can just look straight ahead to view in your object. So you can scry in daylight or you can scry in the evening, okay, whatever works best for you. Okay, you can even sit in a dim lit room that's during the day, okay, just find what setting works for you. I've tried both methods, okay. When it gets too dark, I do prefer a bit of light, so it is good to use candles. So as you can see, I've placed 2 candles on either side of my black tourmaline crystal. Okay, so you want to make sure you center your candles just around the object, and the same thing you can do with the pocket mirror. So my pocket mirror actually stands a tea light in it, so that is super cool that it holds a tea light. So there are other kind of ways that you can use candles as well. So before you do begin your scrying, you want to make sure you set your intention. Okay, so setting your intention is important because this is you asking your mirror what you want it to do. So you want to say things to your mirror like, you know, who you want to connect with. Okay, so if you want to connect with a past loved one, you know, you would say to the mirror, you know, I want to connect with whoever the person is, okay, who has passed on. Or if you want to connect with a past life of yours, you would ask the mirror, you know, can you please share some information about one of my past lives? I think it's really good to also place the mirror where you can't see any reflection as well. So you can have it facing you, or you can sort of tilt it this way so that it's not reflecting anything, and just see what is a better method for you. And what you want to basically do, okay, is you want to look at your mirror with a soft focus, and you want to do this for like several minutes, and you can blink, okay, don't be scared to blink, but you just want to make sure that you are looking at your mirror with a really soft focus, okay. And what starts to happen is when you stare for a long period of time at your mirror, the mirror will seem to kind of look like it's fogging over, okay. So this means it will either look a little hazy or cloudy and a little grey in colour. So when the mirror is beginning to look like this, okay, to you, then this means that you are actually beginning your scrying experience. So what I mean by soft focus, this is basically referring to the fact of focusing your vision just a little before or a little behind the mirror, okay. So basically your vision of the mirror should look like it's slightly out of focus of picture, okay, it should be out of focus. So the easiest way to do soft focus is to focus your vision so that you can see the whole mirror, but the pupils of your eyes are focused on a place about 1 inch or 2 in front of the mirror. So you want to make sure that you also keep a clear and open mind, because you could begin to view visions or to think various things in your mind. So whatever happens, just let yourself experience the visions or thoughts, or let them fully develop in your mind for as long as you need them to. So remember that these visions that you have and these thoughts that are materializing in your mind are the results that you are looking for when scrying with a black mirror. A lot of people think that it just has to come from the vision of looking into the mirror, but there are 2 ways you can get messages, and it is by seeing direct images move inside the mirror, or you will receive downloads in your mind, okay, where you are getting these thoughts from spending a long time into this scrying focus experience. And you do have to be patient with this kind of divination tool to get results from me. You know, I was working with this every single day that I got it, so it's really important to again build that connection to further your practice. You can also record what you're seeing as well. A good way to do this is after jot down on a piece of paper everything that you've seen, okay? Or, you know, you can record your practice at the same time. I like to use my my watch because this records EVPs as well, so things I may not pick up, I do like to record my sessions. And you could say things like literally what you're seeing, if you were seeing a person, if you were seeing a figure or something, a shape, just say it out loud and it will all get recorded so you can reflect back on it. because what I find is when you scry, especially when you are looking into your image of your face, it's very common for your face to change shape, to look like it's aging or distorted. Okay, now when this happens, this just means that you are really getting into your scrying practice. So this is letting you know two things: that your scrying practice is working because you have relaxed and focused your eyes. It could also mean that this is messages coming through. Okay, it's common that the faces coming through that are changing could actually be a spirit as well. So just pay attention to the features that you're seeing in case it is a spirit's face trying to come through. So there are so many ways you can use this practice to receive messages from. So this is actually one of my favorite tools to use to get channeled messages and psychic predictions from. So also bear in mind what sort of practice you want to work with, because I know that some people can get really freaked out with a black scrying session because of the fact that your face can sort of change before your eyes. But it's super fun. It's a serious divination practice as well, but it is very fun and great to work with. So how long should you do a scrying practice for? So I would recommend, if you're starting out, to give yourself 10 minutes a day. Okay, do 10-minute sessions and see how you do, and then develop your kind of length of your scrying process. A full hour is a very good time to scry with and get a lot of information from, especially if you are connecting with something. It's good to keep the practice open for as long as you can. So be really patient with your scrying because it does take time, and when you are getting messages, you know, you may get one and then one will pop in literally 5 minutes later, you know, or it could flow. Just see how you connect, but just be patient and mindful with it. So another piece of useful information is that mirrors are known as portals to another realm. So it's known to kind of cover the mirror for protection. So what I love about my pocket mirror is it actually closes. Okay, so I can close a session really easily and the mirror isn't reflecting anything, projecting anything, because it's simply closed. Okay, pocket mirrors I absolutely love because you can carry these around with you. They're easy to carry. You can wear them as necklaces as well. But yeah, you might want to cover your mirror after your session if you find that is a good way to close down the reading. But what I like to do is to simply close the reading down just by saying thank you, it's done, and I'm closing the session. And then I would just close my mirror like that. And then after the session, it's important to cleanse. So that is when I would go and cleanse everything, okay, to make sure I haven't let anything in from the other side into my home. So again, it's always important to protect yourself as well, and to use this tool, you know, for good purposes, for love and light, you know, and try to attract good entities if you want to contact a spirit. But like I said, you don't just have to use this for like contacting spirits. It can be used for past life recall, which is really, really fun to use. Also for spiritual guidance as well, you can ask your black mirror for some type of spiritual guidance, same like you would with tarot. Okay, these are all divination tools. Ask it a question and see what comes out. So there is kind of no like limits to a black scrying session, to be honest. You can do so much with it. So if you did enjoy this video and you want to hear more about my black scrying mirror experiences, I may actually do a session on here, okay, and I'll set up my camera with my mirror and my candles and stuff, and I will do it on camera, not edited, and we'll see literally what could come through. But let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. So that is everything I have to say on how you can scry using a black mirror. So this is a very beginner friendly tutorial. So thank you for watching. Leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'm sending you all so much love and light.